Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I'm here to talk about what I expect from my experience at Full Sail University as part of the Digital Arts and Design program. Coming to Full Sail has been a lifelong dream of mine, and I'm overjoyed with the opportunity to share my excitement and discuss the interesting facts I learned about the program I've signed up for. Without further ado, let's get into this. I've been drawing for as long as I can remember, and art has always been a big part of my dream to inspire others, like the shows, games, and movies of my childhood have inspired me. I made my initial decision to choose digital arts and design not only because I love art, but also because I want to chase after something that could utilize my artistic talents without forcing me to turn my usual hobby of drawing fantasy characters into a full-time job. Now I would like to take some time to highlight the degree program itself. The first thing I want to discuss is the director for the Digital Arts and Design program, a man by the name of Eric Rosenfeld. Eric had an engineer for a father and an artist for a mother, a combination that led him to develop a keen interest in combining those skill sets. In the early days of the internet, he taught students how to build their own websites, something that would go on to inspire his enrollment at Full Sail University. Once he earned an associate degree in digital media, he took up his role as program director and began building up his freelance design career in the meantime. His skill with technology and art have led him to work on corporate communications with notable groups such as Scholastic and Disney, making him the perfect example of a successful design student. Moving on from the program director, let's discuss the actual content of the Digital Arts and Design degree program. Working on this degree involves the use of Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, Audition, Premiere, and After Effects, all of which are software created by Adobe. All of these software are provided by Full Sail as part of the Adobe Creative Cloud package, and I am excited to become familiar and more proficient with these tools. With said tools come the unique skills needed to use them to their fullest. From what I found when researching this program, skills I would like to focus on are 2D and 3D animation. Though I have drawn for most of my life and have a few years of experience in digital art, the realm of animation is completely alien to me, especially in the case of modeling. I am admittedly worried about my ability to develop these skills due to my inexperience, but I am nonetheless excited to try and learn a new way to create impactful art. I feel as though motion graphics and advanced motion graphics will be the hardest classes for me, for reasons similar to the ones I just discussed. I have at least some experience in digital art, color theory, photography, video editing, and many of the skills used in the other classes. But motion graphics, the principle of elevating your design using animation and image compositing, it's something I will be very challenged by compared to what I'm used to doing. As for the classes I believe will be easiest, I think they will be English composition and color theory. English composition seems like it will be easy because I have a history of doing exceptionally well in English classes. This isn't to say I've never struggled, but my failures have come more from a lack of motivation than my actual skills in reading, writing, and literary analysis. The same applies somewhat to color theory. I practice and research color theory constantly as an artist, and I have a lot of experience in testing color palettes and searching for ways color affects people emotionally. Despite my proficiency, I have still had my fair share of difficulties with finding the correct colors to make my projects really stand out, and it's something I am excited to learn in this class. Of course, I already know how I might succeed in the easy classes, but what about the difficult ones I mentioned before? Well, I would go about succeeding in these classes by staying focused and motivated. Though I may be lacking in experience and in certain skills, I can overcome those issues if I keep looking forward. Over the course of my life, I have had a ton of problems with self-confidence, and that has affected my willingness to learn. I know that if I can concentrate my will and do everything in my power to push forward despite the odds, I can do things even I didn't know I was capable of. I will take my time and make sure I partition my energy evenly amongst my classes. That is to say, I have had many encounters with burnout in the past, and it has caused me to fail time and time again. In the future, I want to be able to tackle my work at my own pace, making sure I leave time to do what I need to do without rushing myself and burning all of my energy at once. This is a skill I still need to work on, admittedly, as I have been falling back into my old habits of procrastination as of late. To deal with this, I plan on following my schedule more carefully and using small rewards to encourage myself to get things done in a timely manner. Overall, this analysis has provided me with a much-needed solidification of what I will be learning in my mind. I'm grateful for the opportunity to take a look at what lies in store for me, and I can't wait to get to work on putting together the building blocks of my career. With that being said, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time it is for you right now. Goodbye.